Show, and I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard.
Yes, and what are we bringing you this week from our sponsors of AKK Technology, so thanks very much for sticking with us.
That's right, so and this one is well, there's two products actually. The first one, the CA20 FPV analog camera,
yes.
And the other?
And the other one is the ultra long range.
All channel version.
All channel version, so 80 channels.
That's right,
the whole spectrum.
Smaller form factor.
Yes, the ultra long range version.
Brand
VTX.
new product.
Now VTX is the video transmission. Is in if you're doing FPV, video, first person view, all the acronyms. Yeah, we're covering the whole lot. So yeah, if you're doing that. And then yes, it's the analog version. So it's quite a variety. So a smaller form factor with the new pit mode added. So we got pit mode. We got 250 milliwatts, 500, 1 watt, 2 watts, and 3 watts.
That's right. Yeah.
So it covers quite a lot more for your different builds out there.
It's in the 5.8 gigahertz. I think it goes to 5 to 5.8, but we're going to use the 5.8.
Yes,
that's what we do in New Zealand. That's
what we do in New Zealand. So thanks very much for AKK for
coming on board with those two products
for this project. So it's actually a series that we're making on the show.
So remember to subscribe to keep up with the build series on that one.
Oh yes.
And remember, if you like any of the products that we...
You want to pick one up yourself?
Yes. That's right. You can click the link below and that helps out our channel. So thanks very much.
Yeah. Cheers. Thanks very much. So without further ado, I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard.
Yes. And like, subscribe, and stick with us on this episode and series.
That's right. Yes. That's right. So we're going to unbox it.
Oh yes, I didn't actually say. Yes, so
we're going to review it.
We're going to unbox it, review it, and wire it. Show you how to do that, and then we're going to test it for you.
That's right.
There you go. So without further ado, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, race.
Hey!
Welcome back
to another exciting episode.
I'm pumped. Are you excited?
Yes. We just got it in the mail. The doorbell went and we're like, yeah, what's happening? And this is what's happening. So, what are we doing?
Right?
Unboxing another product. Yes.
Working out.
Doing all the calculations for you guys. Super excited. And here we go. So, what have we got, Richard?
This is another our good sponsors with AKK Technology.
Yes.
They helped us out once again for another video.
Yes. Brought to you guys for you guys, and it sent us some two products this time.
And many thanks to them.
Many thanks. Yes, thanks.
So what are the two products?
Yes, we've got.
Should we just unbox it and then you'll see?
Yeah, let's do that. So here we go.
Okay, so we have a box.
And yes.
And this time we're just going to use the scissors.
Mystery box.
The scissors.
Hang on, we'll turn it around. We'll turn it around that way, so there. Yeah.
Can see it.
This time we won't be, if you haven't seen the episode before, click the link above.
What was that?
I was using a knife, so this time we decided we'd use some scissors.
What was the last one?
It was AKK's Alpha 4, the VTX. So there you go. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, and how long have we been waiting for this one?
1 week.
So very short.
Yeah, it's very short turnover. So they must have quite good delivery.
Yeah.
From the other side of the world. Probably less than a week when it was sent.
Yeah, I reckon just 5 days.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So you haven't been waiting long at all.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes we can order something from New Zealand, maybe say from Auckland, and it will arrive two weeks sometimes. So it's pretty fast. You can get something from the other side of the planet to your house in record time. But anyway, there you go. Whoop.
Oh,
rip. Yeah. Hopefully the cameras can see. So, there you go. What is it, Richard? What's on the box?
We have
one
square box. It says AKK C20.
Yes, C20. Yep, that's right. And we have
some antennae. One is a
get rid of the box
5.8 gigahertz, and one is a 5 gigahertz. They're both right-hand polarized.
Yes,
which is good for us because that's what we run mostly.
Yes.
And then in this one, this is the fancy one. And is a black one. Like,
yes, there you
go. AKK doesn't really actually explain what
but it's just on the back.
On the back does. There's ultra long range, 3 watt.
3 watts of power. There you go.
It's a 25 milliwatt pit.
So this is the updated model. They just came out,
the
brand new stuff, and it's with the new updated pit mode added, and yes, and it's also, you know, it goes from, what kind of range is it again? It had a switchable, I believe. Yes,
We'll just open up.
25 milliwatts, 250, 500, 1,000 milliwatts. Oh, you know, 1 watt, 2 watts, and 3 watts. So it's got quite a selection there for people out there that wanted, you know, a bit more. You know, like, oh, I want to put on my racing quad. It doesn't need to go, you know, 20 kilometers out.
Yes, that's right. We did get a couple of comments in the last one.
Yes,
So this is one for
a
everyone.
range. Yes,
For the whole family is exactly. And this one is a AKK CA20. So this is a analog video camera, isn't it?
Yes, that's one that they kindly sent to us.
Yes,
Thank
that's
you.
right. It's got the OSD.
So we want to try out, you know, it's another type of
So we're over there.
another camera. Yeah, start with the camera.
Sony.
Yes.
You can bring up some specs there.
Oh yeah, we'll pop them on the screen, but I did write a couple down here. What should I say?
Move those over there.
Yep, the AKK comes with, the CA20 comes with 2 different lens types. The 2.1mm lens with a 50 degrees of field of view, 2.5 with 130 degrees of view. Both are NTSC, dimensions about 25 by 25. Well, hang on, we've got a rule, we can check it.
Yeah.
Here you go, here's a rule.
It doesn't have a fisheye lens, it's got a straight lens. So that'd be interesting. You can see it in the lens there.
Yes.
That should be quite interesting to see how that makes a difference.
600 TVL, which is, you know, the normal TVL is television line series, so it's what they measure. So it's actually quite a big one, yeah. Quite a big, powerful one. They did mention that it was low power consumption and low illumination, according to my notes.
It also has some various cables that come with it.
So you can chop them up.
Those are the ones that we'll be using, and they just plug straight in the back there.
And then we'll chop the rest of
To me,
it.
like it has video, your power, negative,
Signal and OSD.
and OSD. Okay.
This comes with instructions.
And those are what?
A couple of brackets. Oh, you might use that antenna as well.
Cable?
That cable.
Yeah, those are RCA cable, and that's a power cable. And you have a switchable for the
There you go.
Actually, that would be for the OSD, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And over here, this is probably
Oh,
more
right.
kind of thing.
We don't need that one. Ding. Pop that there.
That's okay.
Yes, and it comes with a manual.
Okay.
Lots of places out there don't come with manuals, but this one
Just 2 QR codes. Right?
QR codes, like we said before on the channel. Yep, it's got OSD and manual in English. Yep, it's colour, just like normal.
Power, negative, and video.
Yep.
And it just plugs right in the back.
OSD, 12 volt DC, ground, and video. That's what it is. Yeah, that's good.
It is good.
That's great.
And it comes with a little adapter and some, and four little screws.
Yes, that's what it says.
Adapter plate. You're adapting it to various different sizes.
But we don't really do that. We normally just make our own, don't we?
Well, we normally 3D print them, but you know,
Other people might not. That's true.
Different type people.
Different type people might use different styles. That's true.
Like so, and then you put little screws on each side. It comes with 4 little bag. I don't want to take them out because
You might lose them.
they might lose them, but they are
pretty
Phillips
pretty
screws. There's
pretty
4 little
standard
Phillips
ones,
screws
yeah.
up there. You can look, 4 little Phillips screws. I don't want to lose them, but yeah. So that's it. You can
What did I
in
miss?
there, and then little screws on the side.
No, power requirements 5 volts to 22 volts.
So just your tilt, and you might as well do as we go. So you can start measuring it. And
Okay.
I have a scale and we'll measure that.
Okay. We can take that off because we probably don't need it.
Nice and level. Okay, yeah, it's all in grams. You can put it on here.
And was it actually? Oh, okay.
It says 14 grams.
There you go.
Oh, we take off the lid. Still 14 grams. So does that mean that it's like a tolerance of like?
The scales might not be that accurate. Might be. Try again. 13 grams. So there you go.
okay, so
The lens was.
Ooh. And then you're probably going to have some kind of cable. What kind of length is that? And then I'll measure it.
Yeah, sure. It is.
Oh, you measure it there.
It's just a normal standard servo plug at this end, and what is that?
Just remember, you can see up there.
Ah, yes. So JSTL, I think. Cable to there.
So what is it roughly in centimeters?
18.5 centimeters.
18.5 centimeters. It's like 185 millimeters long. So
Yep.
what is that sort of weigh?
Oh, you
With the thing.
Pop that off.
That's probably, I'd say would be your, so another gram.
Yeah, so it's pretty light.
14 grams all up.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Well, that would be your setup for most people with their FPV setup. Would you agree?
Yep.
And then if you wanted to, this is more for adjusting your
OSD on the ground.
OSD beforehand, and it would also be if you're using it as some kind of hardwired
version,
like say to the TV, which is what the RCA cable would be connecting. So you can have it up permanently as
But you'll be noticed that, you know, most people, well, quite a lot of people use the digital version, setup, but we like to use analog, you know, it's a personal preference. So yeah.
Since we're out here outside.
Okay, we'll look at that in a second. Do you want to just measure these again? I think
keep those together. I'll put these back. Yeah, that's okay to go together. We'll keep them there.
Can you measure that over there?
I'll put them there out of the way.
Oh, yeah, because we're going to use them in a second.
And then I'll move these out of the way because we
don't really need them now.
Yeah.
So it's what, 160? 160? No, 16 centimeters or 160 millimeters. Maybe we just leave that there. Yep.
No,
what's this one?
Just a plastic bag.
What's this one? This is right hand power is 5 gigahertz, and yours is the 5.8, right?
Yeah.
Did you want me to open this one as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Ah. Then I can be.
There's a 5.8, 5.8, 5.8, 5.8. I've got heaps of cameras there.
Gotta keep up.
Bases this time.
Covering all the bases. And that's the 5 gigahertz. Now I'll bring it over there. So they can see this down. Yeah. 5 and 5.8.
If I can weigh them, and then you've got some little stats about antenna types.
Oh yes, yeah. So there's a special
what kind of antenna is this one?
It's omnidirectional.
Omnidirectional. And what does that help with? So that's 13 grams, guys.
Yes. Somebody asked.
You're adding to it 13 grams to your setup.
Somebody asked us what the difference was in the last video that, on AKK's review that we did. What the difference was. What the difference was with the difference between omnidirectional and say like a patch antenna.
That's right.
Yes. So answering that question quickly. So omnidirectional. Outwards. You can always, you know, this is right hand circular polarized, so it will be going like this.
The right hand, and
but like a big mushroom.
Left hand.
Yes. That's the signal going outwards. There's also linear. That's the third one. Let's just say that this didn't have this on the top, and it was just be bidirectional. It'll be just like a pin like that. And that's the other version that goes around like that. But the linear waves will be going this way. Whereas these ones go mushroom shaped and elliptic.
Okay.
Oh, right hand, left. Mine's right hand. So
and then what's the difference with the patch antenna?
If that made it more confusing, I don't know.
So this is mainly like when you're doing like long range or.
Yes, so it's a directional. Or this is where we're shooting at.
Diversity. They have like basically a patch antenna.
Yes, we run often. We'll always have a patch on.
Be like that on your
goggles.
Mainly on our goggles on our head, or some people have it on their ground station. So you'd be like that. So you get covering the best of both worlds. It's a diversity receiver.
Yes.
So then you're changing between the
for around us like a mushroom,
and then the direction. So this one's just focused
in one direction.
All the same output of this one.
In one direction.
I don't know if you covered this, but it's 4.5 DPI.
Yeah.
And then this one's just straight, so you can get that really ultra long direction for long range.
Yes. So there you go. That was
They come in various sizes depending on whether it's big or small.
Yes.
But in essence, it's exactly the same. Just the size is different.
So there you go. If that clarified that question. What else can we do? What's next?
I think.
Should we just jump straight into the
big one? Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
It'll be kind of interesting to see how the camera and the VTX work together.
Okay, so we'll move those out of the way.
Okay,
not completely off
the shelf.
Yeah. Okay, so you open that up, and I'll grab this.
So yeah, this is what it's all about. This is what we've been waiting for. Oops. No, can't get it. This is goes right up to 3 watts.
That's right.
There we go. Get rid of that. If I can pick that up. My finger can't. Don't have any nails.
Okay, so there we go.
Okay. There you go. Wow. So there you go.
I've seen it for the first time. It's actually a lot smaller than I originally anticipated.
Yes.
It's a lot smaller than the 4 watt.
Yes. The 4 watt.
The size of the box.
But then again, it was designed for industrial kind of size. So this is going to work quite well with our
current setup and most people's setups.
Yes, and so it's got a fan on a heatsink, which is great for a little bit more stable power at those long, at the higher ranges. Oh, yeah, it's a lot smaller. I was thinking, do we have the calipers? Yeah, we do.
It comes with an extra fixable antenna.
We need some calipers.
And some cables, which are always good. You need cables if you want to use it. And then it comes with a manual, which is also good. We always talk about how we like manuals.
We do, very much.
Yeah. And there's some various, so check the on-screen table for various options of what you can do in the frequency charts. But it does quite a lot apparently.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
And most important, it's got the new pit mode. There you go.
Yeah, so just to confirm it is, we just had a look over the notes. So it is, yep, 14 volts to 28 volts is what it is.
6S.
6S. So we're going to need to, I think our battery currently in the current plane that we're using is a 4S. So we're going to need to do a regulated voltage to get to the 6S.
We will.
Yep. Or just run your plane in a 6S format. Yep.
But as it happens, we're using two 4S's.
That's right.
4S lipos.
At 2300 milliamp hours. Yeah.
We got the different ranges that you can select to. There's a little button.
So what would
on the side? Yeah, there's the little button. Can you see these little buttons over here? That they can switch from 25 milliwatts, 250, 500. 1 watt, 2 watts, and 3 watts, which is extreme. You know, you can get what 10 plus kilometers on that. So there you go. That's and for the size, that's the main thing, is the size and the weight, which we're going to try out in a second.
So,
mention it.
Okay. Okay. So, what does it say in the? What's the official one? I'm pretty sure that between the gaps is 30.5. We'll check that. 30.5. Yeah, caliper says 30.5. Yeah,
30.5 and
between the holes and then the actual out.
Let's see. She's about 36.
Yeah, 36.
Yep, and then the other way 36. And what's the width? Because they didn't actually say that in the manual.
Yep, 36.
And then the width. The width is the main one.
What would be the safest way to do that? Maybe to the actual plug.
15?
Yes.
15.
15.
There you go.
So 15 width.
There you go.
15 millimeters, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, and we'll measure that distance.
Got some cables.
Okay, so the distance is relatively more or less 11.5 centimeters.
Oh, 11. I don't know, once you sold us something.
Oh, yeah.
11 centimeters.
11 centimeters, just slightly over.
And we've got the cable that we would wind into here.
Oh, yeah, because you need that to do like a bend or something.
Yeah, what's that?
And that
It's
is,
just pretty standard length, isn't it?
yeah, to SMA it looks like. That,
8 centimeters long. Looking good. Sweet.
well, maybe 7.5 really, for actual usable. Or 7 centimeters.
Okay, cool. Sweet, and we'll just measure that up. And we'll measure it with the thing, and then with the VTX, and then we'll put start adding it to it.
Okay.
So then we know.
Okay, 0.
So we put this on top. No, just put it that way around. That's all good.
24.
24 grams, is that?
Weird looking at it upside down, but yes, 24 grams.
And then we'll put this on.
Yeah,
The cables. We'll put that on because you need that. 29 grams, and then we'll put it antenna.
41 grams.
41 grams. So that's
41
pretty.
grams.
There you go. It's all right. Oh, and we'll put these fellas on. So see what it all is up in total.
55 with that camera, and antenna.
Is it 5.4?
59 is it?
56.
56, so
It's upside down.
56 grams. 56 grams all up with the CA20 cameras, various cables, antennae, and
Yes.
the 3-watt analog VTX.
So there you go.
OSD with Betaflight.
It did. A Betaflight configurator. Just check the manual as well.
And the frequency chart, which well, we need to take a new photograph, but it goes, I think you can see it. So it's got band A,
Right.
B, E, F,
Race band.
R, P, L, U, O, and X. So lots of different frequencies.
Race, and channel 1 to 8, just like normal. So
Yeah.
it's quite a big range, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're just hitting the buttons,
Yep.
which we'll have to figure out as well.
The
Up button
on the
is,
side.
that's right, the button's on the side. There's 2 buttons.
Yeah.
Here they are. 2 buttons there, and there.
Yes.
That's right. And it says up button is used to switch among the channels, band and power. Down button is used for settings.
And it's got color grading, colors.
That's right. So they've got blue LEDs and you've got red LEDs.
There you go.
So
quite good, really, isn't it?
5 green LEDs stands for the different 10 bands. 3 red bands stand for the 6 power levels.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which is 25, 250, 500, 1,000,
Which is quite a
2,000,
range,
3,000.
So, looking
And there's
forward to it.
different, and then we'll also have to do a chart on that too. So there's different LED codes for the various
We could
options.
add that up here. There you go.
That's right, yeah. And that's us, I think.
Yes, it is. So that's what's happening. So we're going to put all that into the 3D printed plane that's coming up in a second that you'll see.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yes.
For testing.
For testing it.
We'll show you how to do it.
We'll show you how to do it, how to wire it up, and yes, it's looking good, excited.
Yeah.
So thanks very much for AKK for sending that for us, for this build for you guys, and we'll carry on into anything else?
Into the
Stratosphere with this one. So there you go. So that's looking pretty good. Is there anything else we need to add? Did I forget anything?
No, what about the frequency channels? Have we covered that? No, because we put the chart up on screen, right?
Yeah, the chart up on screen. Yep.
Okay, so...
Oh yeah, it also the OSG supports Betaflight. I forgot Betaflight configurator. Forgot. Yep, and you've already seen the fan. Yeah. For all those people using Betaflight.
That's right, and you're talking about the cooling fan. That is quite an important feature, the cooling fan, because if you don't have that, I know various,
when you punch it up to the 3 watts, yeah.
When you're going up to the big stuff,
which is great,
and holding it for ages. If you just have heat sinks, it would just
I think that's pretty good.
Just cook. So you absolutely need air sucking into it.
You do. It's a more stable connection. Otherwise, it will start.
Otherwise, it'll start dropping with power
and flickering out. So there you go. Looking exciting. We should be able to do all that, and yeah, see what happens.
Yeah.
You excited? I'm excited.
I'm excited. Yeah.
So we'll see each other in a bit. I'm Harry.
I'm Richard.
We'll see you after the
commercial break.
Commercial break. Okay. Sweet.
Okay. Cool.
We're ready. Okay.
Hey guys.
So here we are.
Build process engaged.
Okay, so we've got a 3D printed plane over here. Check it out on our channel. But what we're going to
an upcoming series.
Upcoming series, you don't want to miss out. So we're going to go installing the ultra long range VTX.
All channel version and the CA20 from AKK.
So here we go. What do we need to do? We need to swap out the nose cone. Should I start with that?
You can start with the nose cone. This particular one's got swappable nose cones. That's what it looks like.
Like that. In this particular wiring diagram.
So I'm working on the video, by the way. So the camera, and Harry's working on the VTX.
Camera. Positives on the right, or on your left, and then we go black. So that's the ones from the power, those fellas. And then after that we have 5 volts, which will go to Richard's camera, and the ground for that too. And signal, of course, will go to the camera. There you go. And we won't bother with smart audio, so we won't need it.
So he's going to run in there, and he's going to run down there. There's a hole through the wing, and then there's a cavity that we're going to install the VTX in. So mount servo here to control the arms, and the VTX goes like that. So we managed to run the wire cables through.
Yes.
And we use that by doing the little string.
Yes.
Yeah, sort of making a loop and then just...
That's just what we do. AKK Ultra VTX, Ultra long VTX here. And we're just going to wire it up to the connectors. Use 3D print on that mount. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The
big one.
Okay, so wiring the... I'm just going to turn them, right?
Yeah, just two. We put an external light. There you go, it's got darker. That's how long we've been doing it.
There you go. Is it the single one?
Things take time, as they say. Okay, ground. Cheese. Cheese.
So the last two, we're just doing the negative now, and then negative cable for the video, right? It's the one that the wires run all the way back to the CA20. The back of it.
The FPV. Yeah, just about there. Looking good, people. Lucky us. Alrighty, welcome back. This is just doing the mount for the VTX, the all channel one from AKK. So this is just the mount that's going to be inside the wing. So that's the underneath of the wing, and it's going inside it. And there's the VTX that's going to go into this spaceman here. The servo goes here, and these are the caps and screws to go in there. So that's it there. Nice. Had to extrude down a little bit because there's not enough cavity space up here. So that makes sense. And then over to this computer, is what it will look like on the build plate. Here it is here. Yeah, it's going to be 5 hours and 47 minutes. So we're doing it at 60% infill. Alright, so off to the 3D printer. So that'll go in there like so. Oh, like that way, I think.
Yeah,
yes.
so we just
no, the upside down. So.
Yeah, so we're going to drill out some new holes, put the new standoffs, take them off
And
this one.
Going to go into like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Hey, it fits. Okay, so we're about to put the servo in. Like that.
Oh, wow, that looks really cool.
So yeah, there you go. And then the wire will go at the bottom. Antenna, yes. There you go. So this is going to go. It's going to get mounted in the neck in this freshly printed nose. It's going to go positive, negative.
Then video.
And video.
And OSD's on
the left, which way?
It's on my right. And voila.
There you go. So here we are in Opal, and we are just waiting for Richard to change over to the next setting. Fingers crossed that works. He's if I'll just post the camera, put it on here, he is just above there, over there. So there you go, he's a long way away. There you go, you can see it's operational. VTX is sucking down here nicely, and here we are in Te Hami and by here, and we're doing a range check. Over there, that's where Harry is. Okay? There you go. All working fine. Okay, so here we are. This is the 3-watt ultra long range VTX. There you go. I can see ya. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I can see you right good. It would be quite good if we had a directional antenna mic, antenna on you, just to get that, just to make it perfect. But I think it's pretty good. It's a good test for just with a set of goggles. Yeah, we're not really pushing it out that far, but we could definitely see you, so that's cool. What do you reckon?
We'll get 1 watt test with a ultra long range 3-watt 4-channel version successfully, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's really good. Thank you, AKK.
Thank you, AKK. Okay, this is Romeo Mike out.
Yeah, right on. So yeah, if you want to pick up your VTX today, FPV VTX that is, just click there, go into the descriptions and just below, and pick up your own one from AKK. So thanks very much. And there we are. What a view, eh? That's my backyard. What's your backyard? Hopefully it's just as good.
And we're back. Thank you.
Thanks for sticking with us to the end. So, yes, what have we learnt on this episode?
What did we unbox?
We unboxed a CA20 FPV from AKK, and we...
Camera.
Yes, the FPV camera. And
the VTX, long range VTX, ultra long range VTX, the 3-watt one.
With the all channel, with the pit mode, and upgraded. Yes, there's a lot going on. So thanks so much for sticking with us, and thank you all again for AKK Technologies for sticking with us on the channel.
Yes, thank you once again for coming to the table.
And what did we check out? What did we check out?
We did some unboxing.
Yes, we did that.
We did some reviewing, measuring, weighing,
and we tested some things and learnt many life skills and talent. Yes,
we did. We showed you how to wire it, and we showed you how to mount it to the 3D printed plane that this is the build.
It's a build series. Yeah, so you don't want to miss out on that.
Yeah, make sure you stick around for that. And we showed you how to put it in the wing and mount to that, and obviously into the nose, which is the FPV camera.
Yes.
Yeah, so we made a custom print for that,
and we tested it.
That's right. That's the most important.
And we tested it at 1 watt. So there you go.
Yep, it can go up to 3, but why do it excessively?
Yeah, so it had quite a range. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to pick up any of the items that we listed, we talked about today, just click the affiliate link below and help out the channel. So thank you very much.
Yep.
There you go.
And what was our movie review?
Movie review. So H&R Drone Racing movie review of this week is Universal Soldier with Jean-Claude Van Damme
and Dolphin. That's right.
Yes, JCVD.
Not an actual dolphin.
No, that's his name.
It's not Flicker. It's not Flicker.
No, that's a Mexican dolphin.
No. So JCVD dolphin.
I don't know. What is the sound of a dolphin?
I think it's a clicking sound. Yeah. Anyway, so great film. I know it's a classic, but
yes, this one always check out this week.
Yeah, highly recommend.
Yes. So,
but it's not the first time I've seen it.
No, that's true.
But it's
always good. So, without further ado, I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard.
And check out all our social media content and all that stuff.
Yeah, the whole lot. Check all the links.
Yes, and all that stuff. So, we'll see each other next week.
All the above.
And 3, 2, 1, go! H&R Drone Racing, H&R Drone Racing, H&R Drone Racing! Yeah! I just realised I can only see out of one eye. So if you've been wondering why I can only I've only got one eye I can see out. Everything else is just film.
Oh, okay. Right. Right. Well, everybody's got their issues, right?
Exactly. So
you're like a half lion cyclopic werewolf man.
Yeah.
Why do you have that suit on?
We don't know.
It's unclear.